guys, for our warm-up, we are going to look over all of the problems. Looking at number 1, it says what is the least common multiple, the LCM, of 4 and 3. So we're going to use a new method called the cake method, which we're just going to place our numbers 4 and 3 in an upside down box. And now we're going to find, we know 1 can multiply by both these numbers, but we don't want to use 1, so we're going to use 2. So we know that 2 can go into 4, but can't go into 3, which is okay. So we're just going to write 3 down right here. And then 2 divided by 2 equals 4, so we're going to write the 2 right here. And now we have our upside down cake. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our 2 right here, our 2 right here, and our 3 right here, because it's factored as low as it can go, and we're going to do 2 times 2 times 3, and 2 times 2 equals 4, times 3 equals 12. So our our least common multiple is 12. Looking at number 2, it says order from greatest to least. So I'm going to write the G right here for greatest and an L down here for least. Looking at our numbers, we have 2, -9, 7, -20, and -3. We talked about on our warm-up a couple days ago that when we have a negative number, that the higher the negative number is, the least it is in value, which means that if you have a negative number, that it's greater in value than a higher negative number. So we look at our numbers, we do have some positive numbers that aren't negative, which are 2 and 7. So we know 7 is more than 2, so 7 is going to be our greatest number. And then 2 will be our next greatest number, so we're going to cross those numbers out. Now we have -9, -20, and -3. Remember, the higher the negative number is, the least it is in value. So we know -20 is our highest number, so it is going to be our least valued number because it is a -20. So now we have -9 and -3. Well, we know -3 is least than -9, which is good when you have dealing with negative numbers. So -3 would come next for the greatest number out of this sequence of numbers. And that would make -9 as our next least valued number. Moving on to number 3 is to simplify the expression. 15 plus 2b plus 12 plus 5b. So we're just going to rewrite these numbers over here. 15 plus 2b plus 12 plus 5b. So first what we want to do is we want to find like terms. So starting off with our 15, we want to find another number that matches our 15 that does not have a variable, which would be +12. And then we have positive 2b, and its like term would be +5b. So now if we rewrite these out, we have 15, and it was a +12, so +12. And then we have 2b was a +2b plus a +5b. And now we just have to add these together. 15 plus 12 gives us the answer of 27. And then we have 2b plus 5b gives us the answer of 7b. And since they're both positive, our final answer would be 27 plus 7b, or you can write it 7b plus 27. Either way works. Looking at number 4, it says express the ratio in 3 different ways: red Skittles to purple Skittles. Luke opened a bag of Skittles and he divided all the colors into piles. He had 5 orange, 10 purple, 6 red, and 3 yellow Skittles. So we want to know what the red to purple Skittles are. So our red is right here. So we have 6 red and we have 10 purple. So we can write this in 3 different ways. We can write it 6/10, 6:10, or 6 to